Next up, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to the Secretary-Treasurer of the Iowa Federation of Labor here in Iowa, Mr. Charlie Wishman.
If I can do this without any feedback. So as Mike said, my name is Charlie Wishman. I'm with the Iowa Federation of Labor, AFL-CIO. But in all reality, to a lot of you folks, I'm just some guy from Des Moines. But I bring a really important message, and the message from our president, Ken Sager, who couldn't be here, and from all of the unions that are affiliated, people that you'll never, ever meet and never know, that are heartbroken over this. We want to say thank you. Thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for everything that we just heard about. Thank you for being part of this community. Not just going to work, but being part of this community. It's the workers of this world that make it turn, that make it go, that make our communities, whole. And NAFTA, since NAFTA's been passed, you can probably point to at least 1 million jobs that have been lost, not just in manufacturing, but throughout the entire communities that these happen in, because it affects everything that we do. So thank you. If you didn't work at Steel Castings, thank you. You're a member of the community for being here and supporting your fellow workers in the working class. We've lost a lot of jobs to NAFTA, and this is another unfortunate example of disastrous trade policies that we've had. But this here, TPP, and I don't know if any of you have heard of it, but if you haven't, just take a minute to Google it. You will understand that what happened with NAFTA will look like child's play compared to what would happen with TPP. And I want to point out something here that I think is really important. So Iowa, we're first in the nation, caucuses and everything like that, right? We get we have an opportunity to talk to presidential candidates about things, and and I watched candidates on this issue who were ignoring it completely. But the labor movement across the state, and I'm really proud of this, put pressure on folks to come out against the TPP. And not only that, I believe we're building significant momentum in Congress to stop TPP, because we can't afford to be having more rallies like this all across the country. We can't have any more here in Keokuk, that's for sure. We have a couple of candidates that are against the TPP, and I think that's great. There's some candidates out there that say, hey, look, I'm the greatest and I'm just going to make great deals, and that's how that we're going to deal with trade from now on. That's not a policy. Whoever you're going to support, we have to make sure that we press them on these issues of trade. Democracy is not a spectator sport. It's not a thing that you just watch and you're not a part of, because whether you like it or not, if you're not at the table, you are probably part of the menu. And I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, but I'm here to tell you that you have to get involved in politics, and if you don't want to see more bad trade deals happen that send our jobs overseas or to Mexico or wherever, you have to get involved. Just saying we're going to make great deals, that's not a trade policy. Our current state doesn't have an economic policy. Our current state's economic policy is, let's bring in scabs to build non-union plants all around the state. That's unfortunately what's happening. Even the ones that started out union are now, they're bringing in folks who are non-union so that they can build this. Unfortunately, Iowa's just, let's face it, we're becoming a low-wage state. We have to stop that. I know Tracy's going to talk a little bit about the minimum wage and one thing that we can do to help stop Iowa from being a low-wage state. But most importantly, other than saying thank you for everything that this community has done for 3311 and for what 3311 has done, the simple message from the rest of the labor movement to all of you is that we have to stand together, we have to stand up, and we have to fight back. There is no more important time for us to fight back than now. So, brothers and sisters,
That's right.
stand up.